Hi there, it's Leslie Langdon and welcome to the Spellbinders Blog Frenzy. We're so glad you're here. Today I'm just going to show you the new Grand Rectangle and Grand Scalloped Rectangle. That's how I made this frame, which is actually popped up a little bit so you can see the dimension there. And I also used Orchard Harvest tags and accents. These are a Samantha Walker line of Spellbinders. So we'll be making these leaves as well, and we're going to try some different colors so you can see how versatile the die template is. All right, let's begin. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be applying the dies templates to the paper, and I'm going to line it up with the cut side down on the side that I want to cut. So I'm going to line this up, especially since this is a font and you know there's straight lines. You want to make sure that you get this right. You don't waste your paper. Okay, so that looks good to me. Now I'm going to grab some tape and I'm going to put these in place. I'm going to put a piece right here on the outside because I don't care about that outside piece of paper. And again, I'll do the same on this side. Okay. And with the rectangle in the middle, I'm going to put the tape on the inside because it's the inside of the paper I don't want. What I really want is this frame, so this paper has to remain intact. Okay, now I'm going to turn it around. Then I'm going to run it through the Grand Caliber. Okay, now that that was run through, what I'm going to do is keep it intact, and then I'm going to emboss it. And how you emboss it is you take the embossing mat, and you place it on top. Okay, and then you grab your embossing plate, and then you run it through the machine. Okay, this is really smooth. Okay, so now we're done with the Grand Caliber for now, so I'm going to just set that aside. What I did for the frame on the layout was I used this ink by Clear Snap. It's a Color Box Q, and this one's called Basic, and I used this nice gold color, and I just went ahead and applied gold to the whole frame. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice black, and this is, I'm going to use Blackbird, and this is from a set called Cozy, also by Clear Snap. This is a fluid chalk ink, and I'm going to go around the edges of the frame. Okay, you can just see how nice that looks. I'll keep doing that, and then I'll be back. All right, so the frame has been inked both on the outside and the inside. Now it's time to pop it up. And you know, there are several products out there you can use to pop it up. One is this You Cut It foam by Glue Art, so you can just take it and cut long strips and help pop it up. Another one is this one by Scrapbooks Adhesives. It's 3D foam squares. So either one will work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start a layout so you can kind of see it coming together. I'm going to find a spot. I'm going to make this similar to the layout that you're seeing online. Okay, so that looks very nice. It's popped up for dimension. Now you can put your photo in there. Okay. So next thing I'm going to show you really quickly, I want to take you through the Samantha Walker collection Orchard Harvest tags and accents, and that is S5073. And that comes with a lot of dies, and we'll be using just the leaf today. I just want to show you what you can do with this one die template. Okay? All right, so first things first, I'm going to make all my cuts and do the embossing as well. So I'm probably going to make about, I'll do 3 leaves. Okay, and quickly you can do the embossing. Okay, so we have our embossed leaf here. That looks very nice. Okay. So I'm going to save all the inking for later and do it in one shot because you can always stick the die cut back into the die quite easily and then do your inking on this side. All right, so I'll keep cutting and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have die cut and embossed all the leaves that I'm going to be using on the layout. I even die cut some of the same paper I used for the frame. So to ink it up, and this is the same as the layout I did for the post, I stuck the die cut back into the template, and then I used these metallic inks. So I'm going to be using the silver one, and you just dab onto the die template, and this is how you get the stencil on here. Okay, now these take a while to dry, so you may not want to touch these right away. And you just kind of take it out, and there you have that. And you can just take that extra step and take the silver all over the leaf. That looks very cool. Okay, and the last step I did was I did crumple these up a little bit to give them some texture. But you might want to wait till they're dry a bit because you're going to get this ink all over your hands. Okay, so there, you can set that aside. And I'll do the same one for the other leaf because I want them to be the same. So make sure that they're in the exact same spot. It's very easy to put back in the same spot. Okay, then do it again. For the green leaves, I'm going to be using Field Paint Distress ink. So you're going to want to put your cardstock, your die cut cardstock, back into the die template, flip it over, and then take a piece of cut and dry foam or other ink applicator. You can see the paper underneath picking up the color. It's very easy to tell when you're done. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Very nice. So if you wanted to take the extra step and ink the edges, you can do that as well. Just go from the outside in. Just keep dabbing into the ink. And you can do the stem really dark if you want. Okay. Same thing if you want to distress this a little bit, just by crumpling it up, giving it some texture. Do that. Okay. You'll know when to stop when you achieve the look that you like. Okay, so we'll set that aside, and it gives you an idea of what this is coming together and looking like, these cute leaves. Okay, and then I'll put them on the layout, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so here we have the makings of a layout. And again, we have LF 132, which is the Grand Rectangles, LF 133, the Grand Scalloped Rectangles, and S5073, and that is the Orchard Harvest Tags and Accents by Samantha Walker. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you find time to try out these techniques, and especially with the inking and stenciling, that can be applied to all the Spellbinders dies that you have. And I hope you enjoyed the Blog Frenzy. Take care.